Rex, dog, is lonely and wants a playmate. Once upon a gentle morning, when the sky was soft and blue, a happy little dog named Rex opened his eyes and stretched his paws. The sun smiled kindly over his cozy yard, and the breeze whispered, "Good morning, Rex." Rex meets a shy kitten. It was a bright, calm morning. The flowers were awake, the birds were singing, and little Rex wagged his tail, hoping someone would come to play. He ran around the garden, sniffing his favorite spots and looking toward the gate. But no one was there. Rex thought softly. It's such a nice day, but I have no one to share it with. He sat under the big oak tree, his tail curling around his paws. Then he heard a quiet sound, a tiny meow. Rex tilted his head. Hello? Who's there? Out from behind a bush peeked a tiny kitten. Her fur was as soft as a cloud, and her eyes were wide and shy. She looked at Rex, then looked down quickly. Hi, said Rex gently, wagging his tail slowly so he wouldn't scare her. I'm Rex. Do you want to play? The kitten shook her little head. I don't know how, she whispered. I just like to watch. Rex thought for a moment. He picked up a leaf with his nose and let it flutter into the air. Look, kitten. The leaf is dancing. The kitten blinked, her eyes sparkling a little. She batted at the falling leaf with her paw. Rex giggled. See? You can play! The kitten smiled for the first time. She took a few steps closer and flicked her tail. Maybe I can try. They chased one leaf, then another, as the sun warmed their fur. Slowly, the shy kitten forgot to be afraid, and Rex's tail wagged faster and faster. Thank you, the kitten purred softly. I think I like playing. Rex's heart felt full. Me too, he said. It's more fun with a friend. When the leaves stopped falling, the two new friends lay side by side in the soft grass. The wind hummed a gentle tune, and the kitten yawned a tiny, sleepy yawn. Rex smiled and whispered, Good job, little kitten. You were brave. And now, it's time for our next sleepy story. Rex shares his toy bone. The sun was higher now, bright and cheerful. Rex ran to his favorite spot near the flower bed, where his special toy bone waited. It was shiny, bouncy, and smelled just like his favorite treat. He wagged his tail and gave it a playful toss. But then he saw the kitten sitting nearby, watching him curiously. Would you like to try? Rex asked. The kitten blinked. That's your toy, she said softly. I don't want to take it. Rex smiled. It's okay. We can share. He rolled the toy gently toward her. It bounced a little and stopped at her paws. The kitten touched it with her nose, then gave it a small push back to Rex. Boop, she said with a giggle. Rex laughed, catching it between his paws. Boop, he echoed. Back and forth they rolled the toy, giggling and wagging and purring. The toy shone in the sunlight, and each time it rolled, it seemed to sparkle with joy. After a while, the kitten looked up and said softly, Thank you for sharing, Rex. Rex's ears perked up. That's what friends do. Sharing makes everything more fun. They played a little longer, then lay down side by side again. The toy bone rested between them, and they both smiled at it, their new, together toy. As the garden grew warmer, the soft hum of bees drifted through the air. Rex rested his head beside his friend. It's a good day, he whispered. The kitten purred quietly. The best day, she said, closing her eyes. And now, it's time for our last sleepy story. Rex and the kitten play under the sun. By afternoon, the garden glowed golden. The flowers swayed, the birds sang sleepy songs, and Rex and the kitten were ready for one more game. Let's play chase, Rex barked softly, his tail wagging. The kitten giggled and darted off, her paws pattering across the grass. Rex followed, careful not to run too fast. They circled the garden, jumped over daisies, and tumbled gently on the soft ground. When they stopped to catch their breath, the sun wrapped them in a warm, cozy glow. You're really fast, Rex said with a smile. You're really kind, said the kitten, nuzzling his ear. They both laughed. It wasn't loud or wild, just happy. The kind of laugh that makes the world feel soft. Soon, the clouds drifted lazily across the sky and the sunlight began to fade to gold. Rex and the kitten lay side by side, their fur warm and sleepy. Rex looked at the sky. I'm glad you came today, he whispered. I was lonely this morning. But now I have a friend." The kitten smiled, curling up close. "You'll never be lonely again," she said softly. Rex wagged his tail one last time and rested his head beside hers. The gentle hum of the garden wrapped around them, and the world felt peaceful and full. As the sun set behind the trees, painting the sky pink and orange, Rex and the kitten drifted into a nap. The wind whispered through the leaves, "Good night, little friends." Their paws twitched softly as they dreamed of more sunny games and gentle laughter. And as the day turned into night, the garden grew quiet and calm. Rex and the kitten snuggled together under the fading light, two friends dreaming sweetly after a day of kindness and play. The stars began to twinkle, and the soft night breeze hummed a sleepy tune. The world whispered, "Good night, Rex." "Good night, kitten." "Good night, little one." Close your eyes now, tiny dreamer. Feel warm and safe, just like Rex and his friend. Sleep softly, smile gently, and drift into dreamland.